Please note, views and opinions expressed in the course of this program do not represent that of WOTV. Therefore, this channel is not liable to any legal action that may result from this program.
Ẹ kú dédé àsìkò yìí, ẹ sì káàbọ̀ sórí ètò ọmọ Oòduà tó ń dé sójú ìwòran yín o láti iléeṣẹ́ ìkànnì WOTV. Òdu ni wá àwa kì í ṣàìmọ̀ fún lóko. A tún ti dé o sórí ètò bá a ti ṣe máa ń dé. Tó ètò ọ̀hún ló wá balẹ̀ báyìí bí ọ̀wàrà òjò sójúde yín o. Àwa òmìnira bá ń wá pèrè fìdí abẹ́ bá ń fìdí tí a pèrè mọ́lẹ̀. Kájọ kan lágbá mi ètò tòní nítorí pé ń dá mú afúra wa lórí ètò lónìí ó gbọgbọ́n. Kódà ó gbẹ̀ngbẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ń pè ní ó gbẹ̀ngbẹ́ nítorí pé kàyéfì ọ̀rọ̀ kàbìtì la máa ń pè ní kàyéfì ọ̀rọ̀. Tó ẹ bá ń wá pèrè fìdí abẹ́ bá ń fìdí tí a pèrè mọ́lẹ̀ ká kọ́ lágbá mi ètò tọ̀hún ká máa bá kinní ọ̀hún bọ̀ bá a ti ṣe máa ń ṣe tá a máa ń kìbọnú ara wọn lẹ́lẹ́yọ̀ ẹ̀yọ̀ bó bá ti wá yá yín bó bá ti yégun ni o ṣe mọ̀ pé o ti yọrẹ́ àwa tá a wà ń bí náà àbá tèrè wá bí torí pé bàbá débi iṣẹ́ ṣíṣe náà là á ṣe ó ti wá yá ẹja jọ karabodò torí pé àní karabodò tán ká tó ṣe máa wá parọ́ pò tútù mú wá o ó ti yá bó bá ti yá yín ẹja jọ lọ.
Against hunger, against hardship, against the anti-poor capitalist policies of the President Tinubu government that has thrown all our lives upside down. Today, we want to send a clear solidarity message to our brothers from across the country, to our sisters from across the country, that we stand with them at this moment. We mourn with them, and we are demanding justice for this killing. First and foremost, we are holding President Tinubu responsible for this killing. We also demand immediate start of the Secretary of Police for this killing. We are demanding justice, and we are calling for the meeting of all our demands. So let us sing solidarity song, and from there begin the solemn procession to Alausa. Soli, 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 solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. Victory. There is victory for us. Victory. There is victory for us. In the struggle for our rights, there is victory for us. Forward, forward, ever, backward never, backward never. In the struggle for our rights, there is he can't play it. Remember all my comrades. Remember, I remember. What has been my way? But I remember my heart is over and what happened away? Remember my life, what happened away? What happened away? Remember my children, what happened away? What happened away? Remember remember. struggle, by struggle, freedom come. Freedom come by struggle, freedom come. By struggle, by struggle, freedom come. Freedom come, by struggle, by struggle, freedom. Our power for struggle, freedom come, by struggle, by struggle, freedom come. Freedom come, by struggle, freedom come, by struggle, by struggle, freedom come. Our power for struggle, yes. Freedom come, by struggle, by struggle, freedom come. Freedom come, by struggle, freedom come, by struggle, by struggle, freedom come. Hey, oh, la leda, oh, la leda, hey, oh, la leda. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ máa kó tẹ́sà bẹ́ẹ̀ ló dàgbà òòrùn lálẹ́ náà. Òòrùn lálẹ́ náà. Òòrùn lálẹ́ náà. Àwọn èèyàn òòrùn lálẹ́ náà. Àwọn public addresses them is now. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ máa kó tẹ́sà bẹ́ẹ̀ ló dàgbà òòrùn lálẹ́ náà. Ọmọ yìí máa kú. Ọmọ yìí máa kú. Ọmọ yìí máa kú. Ọmọ yìí máa kú. Nigeria is for them. Nigeria is for democracy. Nigeria is for democracy.
Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ gbọ́ gbogbo tẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ kó dàgbà. Ọmọ yìí máa kú. Ọmọ yìí máa kú.
I like it. I would like you to go back. I would like to inform us. I would like to inform us about what has just happened. What has happened in the last 3 minutes is that as we are marching out of that hall, the Commissioner of Police said to us that this possession was shared. And I said that it's not something that can be entertained at all. We have a right to mourn our dead, and so shall it be. We have been peaceful since Thursday last week. We are going to remain so. Now, the CP is saying that we're going to respect our right to mourn our dead. Then we have to do it according to the following terms. One is that we cannot get to Alausa. Rather, we have to terminate at shop rights. Also, we cannot march through this route. Instead, we have to go through the other route. And I said that our movement is always democratic. Our decisions are taken together. And I'm going to put it to all of us. Now, before we all respond, let me make this thing very clear. What I think is important today, which has always been important to us, is to demonstrate to the police, the security forces, and the government that we will never submit these constitutionally guaranteed rights. So that what they are left with is to find a way to work with us. If they are not prepared to work with us, the alternative will be to kill all of us. Kill all of us and you'll be ruling God. So I want to urge all of us to consider this very well. what we have come to do here is on our day. Regardless of how we do it, whether we march through Ikeja or we march through Ojota, what is important is that we are on Lagos streets doing this. Whether they allow us to get to Alausa or they stop us as just as soft rights, what is important is that we are out today doing this.
Yes.
Even what we are doing now is sending a clear statement to them, the government, but most importantly to our brothers and sisters in the north, that we in Lagos State, we in the southwest, we stand by them. The brutal killing of these people who are protesting peacefully by the police under the orders of President Tinubu has not been done on our behalf. We totally condemn it.
What kind of country are we?
And we demand justice. We demand immediate sack of the Inspector General of Police. We demand the immediate release of hundreds of protesters who have been arrested across the border. So, comrades, I would like to propose, if we do not mind, that let's not give them the chance to do what they have been asked to do. Let us on our own take control of this procession and march through these routes.
No problem.
Peacefully in an organized manner and not to shop lights.
I have a question for the
We are only going to tell the police, do not take our gentility for cowardice.
Exactly.
Do not take it for cowardice. We know you know some of us.
Yes.
When we left our house on Thursday, we did not plan to come back. And that was not because we were ready to do violence, but that we were ready to accept whatever violence is done to us. We are not afraid of dying for this country.
At all.
Because it's the only way we can change society, by paying all of the sacrifices that is required. Comrade, you like to speak?
Yes, I want to.
Just for 2 minutes.
Comrade Comrade Aluta continua. Officer, you are supposed to plead for the people. Not for any other of the president or for the Senate or for the House. Because the people are the one you are protecting. Yes. Give the right of the people to air their feeling of the situation that is going on in the land. You are saying with the gun that you are supposed to use and protect the life and property of the people. You are against what you signed for. And if what you signed for, it is actually for the people, and the government is making you to go against what you signed for, that means you should search your conscience. You should take yourself and see if the government are actually doing you right for you to kill your own people. Please, the police, guide us. We are here to mourn our people, that your persons, your police officers and soldiers are killed in various states of Nigeria. Please allow us to process peacefully and guide us. Please don't shoot at us. Please don't follow the instructions given to shoot at us. We are your brothers, we are your sisters. If you shoot at us today, maybe you end up having a goat in a country. You'll be ruling a goat and you'll be ruling a chicken.
Please ask them question. Are they fine with the situation of the country?
Please stand with us. We are the people, and you are the reason why we are here. Thank you very much, and thank you.
I don't know. I know they're talking about
Greatest Nigerian people. Yes. Of the greatest and the greatest Nigerian people. Greatest people. Greatest Baba. Greatest Dubi. Greatest Kiwon. Greatest Miwon. Greatest Dawon. Greatest Nigerian people. I am Comrade Kennedy Adeoye, the Lagos State Chairman Committee for the Defense of Human Rights, CDHR. All I just want to say in 1 minute before we get to where we are going is to remind you, please, of what is in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Section 14B, which says, and I quote, the security and welfare of the people shall be the primary focus of government. And the Constitution also says that the people have the right to protest, and the security agencies, like the police, have a duty to protect protesters. We all must respect the constitutional oath. And like my leader in human welfare activities, you can only find me with say all persons, including the government, including the president, is below the law. So we all must obey and respect the constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So police, your right is to protect and protect. Thank you.
Forever, we shall always fight. Water run away, me and you. 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 When I remember protesters, water run away, me and you. Water run away, me and you. When I remember northerners, water run away, me and you. Water run away, me and you. I remember, hey, I remember all my comrades. I remember protesters. I remember Nigeria. I remember Kaduna. I remember Katsina. I remember Kano State. I remember Plateau. I remember put it there. I remember water run away, me and you. 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 When I remember my comrades, oh, me jabolo to me. When I remember my protest, water run away, me and you. Oh, la la da, la la da, oh, la la da, la la da. Èyí tí ẹ ta protesta wọ́n jẹ́ ó dàgbà o, òrò lálẹ́ àbóyá o, ó lálẹ́ dá, ó lálẹ́ ọ́fíìsà, ó lálẹ́ dá, ó lálẹ́ dá. Èyí tí ẹ ta protesta wọ́n jẹ́ ó dàgbà o, òrò ọmọ yìí máa kú. Ọmọ yìí máa kú, aya yìí máa kú, aya yìí máa kú. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ pa protester tẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ó dàgbà o, aya yìí máa kú. Ìjà ó pa yín, ìjà ó pa yín, ìjà ó pa wọ́n, ìjà ó pa wọ́n. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ pa protester tẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ó dàgbà o, ìjà ó pa yín. Bóyá kí ló pa náà o? Olómi àjàlólò kí ló pa náà o? 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 Water run away, me and you. 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 Water to away, me and you. When I remember my protest for run away me and you. When I remember protesters for run away me and you. I remember all my comrades. I remember Sheruba. I remember Olowo. I remember Northerners. I remember Katsina. I remember Kano State. What a runaway me and you. 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 When I remember all my comrades who meet about when I remember Northerners who meet about me. I remember all my comrades. I remember protesters. I remember all the faithfuls. I remember Sheruba. I remember all my comrades. What a runaway me are you? What a runaway me are you? Walking Nigerians, no go die better. Walking Nigerians, no go die better. Walking Nigerians, no go die better. Walking Nigerians, walking protesters, no go die better. Walking Nigerians. Walking Nigeria, no go da better. Walking Nigeria, no go da better. Walking protesters, no go da better. Walking protesters, no go da better. Walking Nigeria, no go da better. Nigerians will be the better. Protesters, walking Nigeria will be the better. Protesters, walking Nigeria will be the better. Protesters, walking protesters will be the better. Walking protesters will be the better. Walking Nigeria will be the better. Walking Nigeria will be the better. Walking protesters, walking Nigeria no go da better. Walking protesters no go da better. Nigerians who go that better. Who protesters go go that better. Who protesters go go that better. Who protesters go go that better. Who Nigerians go go that better. Who Nigerians go go that better. Who protesters go go that better. Who protesters go go that better. Wakakuna who protesters go go that better. Wameduguri who protesters go go that better. Nasarawa who protesters go go that better. Wabinekede who protesters go go that better. Sokoto who protesters go go that better. Wameduguri who protesters go go that better. Abuja who protesters go go that better. Kogi State who protesters go go that better. Anambra who protesters go go that better. Delta State who protesters go go that better. Lagos State who protesters go go that better. Oyo State who protesters go go that better. Ogun State who protesters go go that better. Who protesters go go that better. Ado State who protesters go go that better. Protesters go go that better. Bayelsa State who protesters go go that better. Protesters go go that better. Anambra who protesters go go that better. Kogi State who protesters go go that better. Imo State who protesters go go that better. Sokoto who protesters go go that better. Zamfara State who protesters go go that better. Plateau State who protesters go go that better. Nationwide who protesters go go that better. Who's your bed? Hey! Who's your bed? Hey! Who's your bed? Hey! Who's your bed? Hey! Ora! Hey! Ora! Hey! Ora! Hey! Ora! Hey! Show democracy Show democracy lẹ́yìn o, èyí mara ìlú. Ṣé democracy lẹ́yìn o, ṣé democracy lẹ́yìn. Ṣé democracy lẹ́yìn o, èyí mara ìlú. Ṣé democracy lẹ́yìn. Ṣé democracy lẹ́yìn. Ṣé democracy lẹ́yìn o, ẹbí para ìlú. Ṣé democracy lẹ́yìn. Demo jàtijàti democracy lẹ́yìn. Ṣé democracy lẹ́yìn o, ẹbí para ìlú. Ṣé democracy lẹ́yìn. Ṣé democracy. Ṣé democracy. Democracy lẹ́yìn o, ẹbí para ìlú. Ṣé democracy lẹ́yìn. Ṣé democracy lẹ́yìn o, ṣé democracy lẹ́yìn o, ẹbí para ìlú. Ṣé democracy lẹ́yìn. Ṣé democracy lẹ́yìn. Ṣé democracy lẹ́yìn o, ẹbí para ìlú. Ṣé democracy lẹ́yìn. Àjẹwò jàtijàti democracy lẹ́yìn. Ṣé democracy lẹ́yìn o, ẹbí para ìlú. Ṣé democracy lẹ́yìn. Oyè kábínú, oyè kábínú, oyè kábínú, oyè kábínú, kàrí wọ́n, bẹ́ẹ̀dì wọ́n, ẹbí pàmẹ́kùnù, oyè kábínú, oyè kábínú, oyè kábínú, oyè wọ́n, bẹ́ẹ̀dì wọ́n, ẹbí pàmẹ́kùnù, oyè kábínú, oyè kábínú, oyè kábínú, oyè kábínú. Àwọn pọlitíṣà tí wọ́n jù wá lọ. Ṣọ́gun máa mú gbogbo wa. Ọlọ́run ṣọ́gun máa mú gbogbo wa. Ọlọ́run ṣọ́gun máa mú gbogbo wa. Ọlọ́run struggle máa mú gbogbo wa. Àwọn politician don use wa lówó. Ọlọ́run struggle máa mú gbogbo wa. 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 Àwọn politician tí wọ́n jí wa lówó. Ọlọ́run struggle máa mú gbogbo wa. 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 Àwọn politician tí wọ́n jí wa lówó. Ọlọ́run struggle máa mú gbogbo wa. We have a president that will never listen. We have a president that will never listen. Tinubu is that president that will never listen. We are saying, go horizon, no problem, never listen. We have a leader that will never listen. We have a leader that will never listen. We are saying, go horizon. We have a ruler that never listen. We have a ruler that will never listen. We have a ruler that will never listen. We are saying, God is our Lord. Never listen. We have a ruler that will never listen. To the ruler that will never listen. We are saying, God is our Lord. That will never ever listen. That will never ever listen. Tinubu is a leader that will never ever listen. We are saying, baby go shoot up, amigos the tribunal, say the tribunal jealous. If the line made them jealous forever, we must fight, amen. Must fight, amen. We must fight, amen. We must fight forever, we must fight, amen. Police go shoot us, amigos the tribunal, say the tribunal jealous. If the line made them jealous forever, we must fight, amen. We must fight, amen. We must fight, amen. We must fight forever, we must fight, amen. Go shoot us, amigos the tribunal, say the tribunal jealous. We must fight, amen. We must fight, ìwọ tí a rè gbogbo èyí ṣe fi ń gbé owó orí rẹ̀. Ìwọ tí a rè gbogbo rẹ̀ ṣe fi ń gbé owó orí rẹ̀. Ìwọ tí a rè gbogbo Tinubu àṣeyọrí lọ́dọ̀ orí rẹ̀. Ìwọ tí a rè gbogbo. Ìgbérí rẹ̀ dàgbà. àṣẹbí tí lọ lórí ẹ̀ ìwọ tí a rò gbogbo Tinubu àṣẹbí tí lọ lórí ẹ̀ ìwọ tí a rò gbogbo. ó ti yọ̀mọ̀ gbàgbé ìlérí rẹ̀ gbàkọ́ ó ti gbàgbé ìwé tí yọ̀mọ̀ gbàgbé ó ti gbàgbé ìlérí rẹ̀ gbàkọ́ àṣẹbí tí lọ lórí rẹ̀ Tinubu ìwọ tí a rò gbogbo. àṣẹbí tí lọ lórí rẹ̀ ìwọ tí a rò gbogbo. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our right. Victory, there is victory for victory. There is victory for us in the struggle for our victory. There is victory for in the struggle for our people, there is victory. Ìsọ̀lẹ́tò ó yẹ ká bínú, ó yẹ ká bínú, ó yẹ ká bínú, ó yẹ ká bínú, ó yẹ kárí wá, kárí wá. Láìsí wọn, èyí palẹ̀ kúnnù oyè ká bínú. Ẹ̀kọ́ mi oyè ká bínú. Ìyàrí wọn, láìsí wọn, èyí palẹ̀ kúnnù oyè ká bínú. Oyè ká bínú. Ìyàrí wọn, láìsí wọn. Ebi pa mẹ̀kúnnù òye kábí. Ṣé democracy lè rí? Ṣé democracy lè rí o? Ebi para ìlú. Ṣé democracy lè rí? Ṣé democracy lè rí? Ṣé democracy lè rí o? Ebi para ìlú. Ṣé democracy lè rí? Ṣé democracy lè rí? Ṣé democracy lè rí o? Ebi para ìlú. Ṣé democracy lè rí? Ṣé democracy lè rí? Democracy lè rí o. Ebi para ìlú. Ṣé democracy lè rí? Ṣé democracy? Ṣé democracy? Ṣé democracy lè rí o? Ebi para ìlú. Ṣé democracy lè rí? Ṣé democracy lè rí? Ṣé democracy lè rí o? Ebi para ìlú. ṣe democracy remain. We have a president that we never listen. We have a ruler that we never listen. Tinubu is a ruler that we never listen. We are saying go and resign, go and resign. We have a ruler that we never listen. We have a ruler that we never listen. Tinubu is a ruler that we never listen. We are saying go and resign. We have a ruler that we never listen. We have a ruler that we never listen. Tinubu is a ruler that we never listen. We are saying go and resign, go and resign. We have a ruler that we never listen. We have a ruler that we never listen. Tinubu is a ruler that we never listen. We are saying go and resign. We have a pressure that we never listen. We have a process that we never listen. Tinubu is a pressure that we never listen. We are saying go and resign. We have a pressure that we never listen. We have a pressure that we never listen. Tinubu is a pressure you will never listen. We are singing go and resign. They must go, 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 they must go. We go, Shatima go. They must go, 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 they must go. They must go, they must go. Ọlọ́run ṣẹ́gun máa mú gbogbo wa. 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 Àwọn politician tí Ọlọ́run ṣẹ́gun máa mú gbogbo wa. Ọlọ́run ṣẹ́gun máa mú 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 wa. Àwọn pẹ́sọ̀ tó jí wà lórí. Ọlọ́run ṣẹ́gun máa mú wa. Ọlọ́run ṣẹ́gun máa mú gbogbo wọn. 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 Àwọn precious tó ń jí wa lówó. Ọlọ́run ṣẹ́gun máa mú gbogbo wọn. 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 Àwọn precious tó ń jí wa lówó. Ọlọ́run ṣẹ́gun máa mú gbogbo wọn. 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 Àwọn politicians tó ń jí wa lóko. Ọlọ́run ṣẹ́gun máa mú gbogbo wọn. Òye kábínú rẹ̀, òye kábínú rẹ̀, òye kábínú rẹ̀, òye kábínú rẹ̀, kárí wọ́n, láti wọ́n. Ebi ń pẹ́lẹ̀ kúrò òye kábínú rẹ̀, òye kábínú, òye kábínú, kárí wọ́n, láti wọ́n. Ebi pa mẹ̀kúnnù òye kábínú, òye kábínú, òye kábínú, òye kábínú, òye kábínú, kárí wọ́n, láìsí wọ́n. Ebi pa mẹ̀kúnnù òye kábínú, òye kábínú, òye kábínú, òye kábínú, òye kábínú, kárí wọ́n, láìsí wọ́n. Ebi pa mẹ̀kúnnù òye kábínú. Ọba tí ń darí afẹ́fẹ́. Ọba tí ń darí afẹ́fẹ́. Darí àwọn pẹ́sọ̀ọ́sẹ̀ lòdì ìlà.
with your orders. Nigeria is one country that is supposed to take care of the world. We are not going to accept the intimidation from this oppressor, from the police, from the soldier. If they want to turn the country to a livelihood, make all of us just be kukuma talk. This is a talk that they listen to. This is crazy. This is alarming. This is a country, a tyrant is taking over. It is alarming. Hunger is killing us and some people are indoor. Pressing their food, thinking that you can demand for your country when you're indoor. It is crazy. And we are here. We will get our country. They cannot turn our country to talks. We are not ready to be talked. We are not ready to be. We will get the country one day. We will keep on the struggle. We will keep on the struggle.
Africa, 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 la leda, la leda, la leda, la leda, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá àtẹ̀jọ́ dàgbà o. La leda, orí o, la leda, la leda, la leda, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá protesters tẹ́ jẹ́ ó dàgbà o. La leda. Ó yá ẹ̀kọrin ìgbà ó pa wọ́n, ìgbà ó pa wọ́n, ìgbà ó pa wọ́n, ìgbà ó pa wọ́n. Àwọn tó bá protesters tẹ́ jẹ́ ó dàgbà o. Ìgbà ó pa wọ́n. Apàwọ̀ ìgbà wo pàwọ̀ ìgbà wo pàwọ̀ àwọn tó bá protesters bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ ó dàgbà o ìgbà wo pàwọ̀. Ó yẹ sọ pé ọmọ yìí máa kú ọmọ yìí máa kú ọmọ yìí máa kú ọmọ yìí máa kú èyí tẹ́ bá protesters tẹ́ jẹ́ ó dàgbà o ọmọ yìí máa kú. Bóyá o ọmọ yìí máa kú ọmọ yìí máa kú ó máa kú ọmọ yìí máa kú ọmọ yìí máa kú àwọn tẹ́ pa protesters tẹ́ jẹ́ ó dàgbà o ọmọ wọn. Òkì protesters òkì protesters ọmọ ìdàgbẹ́ta òkì protesters ọmọ ìdàgbẹ́ta òkì Nàìjíríà lọ́gọ́ dàgbẹ́ òkì Nàìjíríà lọ́gọ́ dàgbẹ́ta òkì Nàìjíríà lọ́gọ́ dàgbẹ́ta òkì Nàìjíríà lọ́gọ́ dàgbẹ́ta. Oppressor killing many people, oh yes. Oppressor killing many people, oppressors killing many people. Na olóṣè kill oppressor, àbí na láyé. Abasha killing many people. Abasha killing many people. Abasha killing many people. Na olóṣè kill Abasha. Àbí na láyé. Bóyá when àtìràvù go when I come back they come tell me say ọmọ aṣẹ́wó kill Abasha àbí na láyé olólùkú èlé Abasha dáyé. Now olóṣè kill oppressor another challenge you another challenge you double challenge you another challenge you Another challenge, another challenge, double challenge, another challenge, another challenge, another challenge, double challenge, another challenge, another challenge, another challenge, double challenge, another challenge, double challenge. Sisi mama born me, I no sabi hunger. Sisi my papa born me, I no sabi hardship. Tinubu enter, I sabi hunger. I can't sabi hardship. This na double challenge. Another challenge. Another challenge, double challenge. See my papa born me, I no sabi hunger. Hey, since my mama born me, I no sabi hardship. Since my mama born me, I no sabi hunger. Since my papa born me, I no sabi hardship. Tinubu enter, he can't sabi hunger. I can't sabi hardship.
When me and you gather hands together, come out in masses. See how they come out. Now every day, now tomorrow, now today is the last week of the day. But just morning,
Mama come and see me. Mama come and see
No play with it. No one else on the board. You know what you do.
Snap picture now. Show you now.
Papa come and see you. Waiting with you suffer. Na social oppression. Na social intimidation. Na social protest. We come out to protest. Na social wahala. Na social wahala. We suffer to chop food. We suffer to parents. We suffer to drink water. Stupid! Stupid challenge! We don't see ya. What do we do there? Tinubu ti ṣe wá, ẹ ti má ti kó wa jẹ. Àwa union padà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀, omi ló máa gbé ẹ lọ sọ́dọ̀. Tinubu ti ṣe wá, Tinubu ti fọ́ wa jẹ. Àwa masses padà lẹ́yìn rẹ̀, omi ló máa gbé ẹ lọ. bad governance in Nigeria.
Prophet that will never die. Hey, Baba Fela. Hey. Listen to the message. Listen to the message. He's the prophet that will never die. They kill the body, but they will not kill the soul. The message remains.
What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? What do we want?
Take it on you.
End bad governance.
Inside the house.
End bad governance.
What are you saying?
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 End bad governance.
What are we saying?
End bad governance.
What are we saying?
End bad governance.
What are you 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 saying?
End bad governance.
Nigerians, what are you saying?
End bad governance.
What are you saying?
End bad governance.
What are we 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 saying?
End bad governance.
Politicality.
End bad governance.
What are we saying?
End bad governance.
End bad government.
End bad governance.
What are we saying?
End bad governance.
End inflation.
End bad governance.
What are we saying?
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 End bad governance.
End bad governance, that's what you're saying here. End bad governance in Nigeria. End bad governance in Nigeria. You're tired of this suffering.
Action film for Nigeria.
You sit down for house, you may think of job. Mr. Landlord, come wake them up.
End bad governance in Nigeria. Trying to struggle wherever you are. This end bad governance in Nigeria. That's why we are saying end bad governance in Nigeria. Enough of the angry. Enough of the angry.
Stop killing our youth!
Enough of our inflation.
Stop killing
Income
our
subsidy,
youth!
that's what you are saying.
Stop killing our youth! Stop killing our youth!
End bad governance, that's what we are saying. End bad governance in Nigeria. That's what we want. End bad governance in Nigeria, that's what we want.
We have to end bad governance in this country. We
End
have
bad
to
governance in
end
Nigeria, that's what we are saying. Income subsidy.
Stop calling our
That's what he's saying.
Why they are stealing, why
embezzle our money. Enough is enough. We want better Nigeria. We want better Nigeria. A very good minimum wage will kill us. Minimum wage will increase us. We want maximum wage and not minimum wage. We want I support. You are right. What you're saying is correct. We need to end it by government. Yes. Minimum wage is not even government workers. Private workers to be paid. Minimum wage is
and that governance in Nigeria, that's what we are saying. And that governance in Nigeria.
yes.
High inflation rate. And bad governance in Nigeria. Inflation rate is now 34%. And bad governance in Nigeria. Dollar to naira 1,600. They don't release it now. They never release it. And bad governance in Nigeria, that's what we're saying. You know what this is?
Everybody in Nigeria, what is happening? Stop killing us. You are protesting. You are not you don't have guns. You don't have guns. You don't have anything. We are protesting. We have
them go down their condition because them country so them jobs
and that governance in Nigeria, that's what we are saying.
Them go proud of the name and put them spending. Them go proud of the name and put them spending. So no mentality now make you
maximum wage. No minimum wage. We do not want
Nigerians must enjoy the wealth of oil. We want to see accountability in governance. We want to see a structure from the local government up to the state to the federal. There must be accountability. There must be food in Nigeria. Hunger must come to an end. Bad governance policies must end. Nigeria must more. We are saying there must be a change in bad governance.
Of the greatest Nigerian people here gathered, we are peaceful protesters under the banners of the End Governance in Nigeria movement. We have been protesting since Thursday, 1st of August 2024, against the condition of hunger and hardship in Nigeria, against fuel price hike, against electricity tariff, against the anti-poor capitalist economic policies of the Tinubu government. As you all know, since the 29th of May last year, President Tinubu has thrown our life into further hardship because of his criminal anti-poor economic policies. Those policies have turned all of us into paupers. Those who have jobs have none anymore. Those who are students, they can no more afford school fees. Those who are farmers, they are unable to go to farms anymore because of insecurity. Our traders are not able to survive because nobody is buying their commodities anymore. Workers are living in penury because the minimum wage, including the new one, cannot take them home. This struggle is not about tribe. This struggle is not about religion. This struggle is for all of us who are united by a common condition of hunger and hardship. And the struggle is not taking place in Lagos alone. It is taking place across the entire country. Today is day 9 of this 10 days struggle. What we are here to do today is to mourn our brothers and our sisters who have been killed across the country, especially in the north, by the police and other security agencies acting under the to say that Tinubu's hands are filled with blood. We are here to say that we hold President Tinubu responsible for the killings of over 40 protesters across the country. Many of these protesters were killed not because they were violent, but because they were demonstrating their right to peaceful assembly against the condition of hunger and hardship that is going on in this country. We are here to show solidarity with them, to say we stand by them, to say we demand justice for their killings, to demand the immediate sack of the Inspector General of Police for killing Nigerians across the country, to also demand that all of our demands must be met, to also demand that the hundreds of those who have been arrested and have been detained across the country over the past 9 days, they must be released unconditionally and forthwith. One of them is the national coordinator of the Youth Right Campaign, Comrade Adaramoye Michael Lenny, who was abducted in his home at 2 a.m. on Sunday night. Up till now, the DSS and other security agencies are denying that they were the ones that arrested him. But we know for sure that he's in their custody and he must be released forthwith alongside many other peaceful protesters across the country. Today, we are marching to mourn those who have been killed. We believe that why they were killed is simply because they dared to come out peacefully to protest. I would like to urge all of us solemnly to observe 1 minute silence in their memory. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ pa protesters tẹ́ jẹ́ wọ́n dàgbà o, òun lálẹ́ dá. Igi àwo pa wọ́n, igi àwo pa wọ́n. Igi àwo pa wọ́n, igi àwo pa wọ́n. Àwọn tó pa protesters náà jẹ́ wọ́n dàgbà o, igi àwo pa wọ́n. Ilé wọn máa jó, ilé wọn máa jó, ilé wọn máa jó, ilé wọn máa jó. Àwọn tó ń pa protesters náà jẹ́ ó dàgbà o, ilé wọn máa jó. Greatest Nigerian people, part of our demands also is that all of those who have been killed across the country in the course of this peaceful protest must also be adequately compensated. And all those who are responsible for those killings must be arrested and tried. We are calling for a democratic public probe into the killings and the clampdown across the country. in order to unravel those who are responsible. I'd like to yield the floor to Comrade Akinola Revolution rather, to address us for a few minutes, after which we'll take one or two few speeches, very brief speeches, then we'll light our candle in honor of them. And Luta continua! And Luta continua!
Great Nigerian people! Great Nigerian people! Great Nigerian people! We've gathered here in honor of our fallen comrades, the martyrs of the struggle, who have felled through the bullets of the agents of the Nigerian state. As earlier said, we hold the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu-led administration responsible for these killings. We know for sure that had he not carried out these anti-poor economic policies, we would not have hit the streets. And as we have always said, the right to protest is an inalienable democratic right that we are not ready to surrender. Not even with the threat of Oro, threat of arrest, threat of death, threat of imprisonment will make us to relinquish these rights. The democracy that we are enjoying today, the democracy that these elements are enjoying today was not served to us a la carte. It was fought for on the streets of Kaduna, the streets of Kano, the streets of Calabar, the streets of Akure, the streets of Ibadan, the streets of Lagos. So the democracy itself is a product of our collective heroic struggles. So we did not chase away the military just to come and become subservient to civilian dictatorship. So we have made our point loud and clear that we have every right to protest. And also we are saying it that we will not call up our protests until all our demands are met. And all our demands, some of them include the reversal of the removal of fuel subsidy, which has seen fuel price move from 145 to about 700 naira across the nation. Second on our demand is the reversal of the electricity tariff increase, which has seen a unit of electricity move from 65 to 260 for those that are on band A. Moreover, they have also told us that the remaining bands, band B, C, D, will also move to that same price. We have also demanded that the floating of the naira, that has seen the naira move from 450 naira per dollar at the official rate to 1,600 naira, should also be reversed. We call for the reversal of all the increase in fees in all our tertiary institutions. These are all our demands. These are some of our demands rather. We have other demands. We call that all the political office holders should be put on minimum wage. They are servants of the Nigerian people. They must be put on the same minimum wage of the Nigerian workers. And we call for an upward review. 70,000 naira is a poverty wage. It cannot do anything. A bag of rice currently sells for 85,000 naira. That means the minimum wage cannot even guarantee a bag of rice. So we call for an upward review of the workers' minimum wage. We also call that all the people that have stolen the wealth of Nigeria should be put to trial. Enough of using the courts to block their trial. We call for the trial of all these individuals. So, in order to conclude, today is day 9 of our protest. We have made our point loud and clear. Nigerian people are united across the Niger. We do not want to be divided. Our brothers in the north, our brothers in the east, all of them are united with us. No distraction, please. No distraction, please. Our brothers and sisters across the night are united in this accord for better Nigeria. We will not allow anybody to divide us along ethnicity, along religion. We are one united people, united against all the attacks that we find us. So we are ready. One house. We are rounding up today with a candlelight procession, as we said earlier on. We mourn our heroes, we mourn our martyrs. We believe that the tree of freedom is most of the time watered by the blood of martyrs. So, great Nigerian people, great Nigerian people, Aluta continua.
Comrades, we have to round up in the next few minutes. But before we do, I'd like to give a woman representing all women to speak to us for just 1 minute, please.
Great Nigeria people! Okay, so we are here today to tell President Tinubu that we are not happy with his government. We are not happy. We are not happy with his government, and we want him to meet all our demands. All our demands, that is all we are asking of him. We also want him to reduce all the politicians, their salaries should be reduced. Because they cannot be living at the expense of the civilians, at the expense of the poor people. It is not fair, it is not proper. We are saying enough is enough to bad governance.
Yes.
Democracy is supposed to be a government of the people, for the people, and by the people. Yes. But as it stands right now, even our right to protest is being what? It's being restricted. And it's not supposed to be so. It's not supposed to be so. President Tinubu, when Goodluck Jonathan was there, you let protest yourself. So why are you restricting us? Why are you arresting us? Why? Why are you killing us? We are here to tell you that enough is enough. We want you to meet all our demands. That is the protest continues. If we do not meet our demands,
candles, please. Comrades, in the memory of over 10 protesters, in the memory of over 40 protesters, in the memory of over 40 protesters who have been killed across the country in the course of the past 9 days.
Yeah, that's my life.
If we know their names, let us start calling
who
their
die
names.
in the struggle, though not connected but in the struggle.
Stand here.
I light this candle.
Don't light this
Synergy
candle.
light the candle. On behalf of Lagos State University Student Union, on behalf of 10 protesters,
and we swear
the organizing committee,
in their memory
we light the candle
that we shall never
in honor of all of our fallen heroes from the north, west, and south, and east
in their memory
of this country.
that we shall never relent in this struggle. The struggle to end bad governance has come to stay. Even after tomorrow it shall go on. So what do we say? 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 End bad governance. End bad governance. End bad governance. End bad governance. What do we say? What do we say?
ìjẹ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ ó dàgbà ó òòrùn ńlá lẹ̀dá 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 ìjẹ́ pàkúrẹ́sà ẹ̀jẹ̀ ó dàgbà ó òòrùn ńlá lẹ̀dá ọmọ ni máa kú. Ọmọ yìí máa kú, ọmọ yìí máa kú, ọmọ yìí máa kú. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ pa protester, tẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ó dàgbà o. Ọmọ yìí máa kú. Wọ́n tọrọ náwó mi ayé, wọ́n tọrọ náwó mi ayé. Ayé ayé, wọ́n tọrọ náwó. Wọ́n tọrọ náwó mi ayé, wọ́n tọ́jú owó mi ayé. When I remember my comrades, wọ́n tọrọ náwó mi ayé. When I remember protesters, wọ́n tọrọ náwó mi ayé. I remember all my comrades. I remember Aluta. I remember Sherubawo. I remember Northerners. I remember Southerners. I remember Westerners. What a runaway me are you? What a runaway me are you?
We will not be born like the way this man is born.
We are not the killers for. We will not go anywhere. Our farmers cannot go to farm. We have this kind of security. Farmers every day by day. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Your generation starts. Oh, yeah, prosper. Let's go. We all are supposed to respect that protesters have a right to protest, and the security agents have a duty to protect protesters. So we are saying that in as much as the protesters are peaceful, why should the security agencies murder all of them? Why should they be murdered? So those who have killed protesters, they have committed crime against the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Section 33, which says that right to life. That no person or group of persons have any right to take the life of another except by the order of the court. No court has given an order. Yet these people were murdered. So as those who kill protesters across the country and those who send them have committed murder. And we are saying it now.
We are very angry.
So that
Nigerians are angry.
We are saying
we are angry.
Those who are murdered, the family should be compensated, and those who murdered them should be charged accordingly. For murder is a serious offense. As long as the court has not given order, why should they be murdered? And they have a duty, they have a responsibility, a constitutional right to protest. Thank you very much. So that is that we are here to let the people know that they have not died in place. They have died.
Let's hear in representation of the people's lives that were lost in different parts of the country in the last 9 days of this protest.
Therefore, and some cookies will not be in vain. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Oh, from the Kehinde Adeoye, Lagos State Chairman, Committee for the Defense of Human Rights, CDHR, where we are coming from. I'm the State Chairman. Kehinde Adeoye. From the Kehinde Adeoye.
àmọ́ ìjọba.
Which one will not be where we go vote for? Where we go? God. Vote for God.
Tó tẹ̀sí pa ẹ̀ka máa ń lé bá.
So that is why we are out here today. We are here to light a candle procession for them, which we've done already. So, and we're here to also tell the president that until he meets all our demands, we're not going to stop. They said the protest is being sponsored. It is not sponsored by anybody because nobody has given me a dime to come out. I'm coming out because the situation of the country warrants me to come out as a citizen of the country, and that is why I'm out. To demand that the president meets all of our demands and to end bad governance in this country. His decision, any decision he's making should be for the benefit of the people of the country and not against the people. Any decision he's making should be for the benefits of the people he's governing, not for the politicians alone. It shouldn't be the president of the politicians. It should be the president of everybody. That is why we are out here today, to tell him that until he meets all our demands, the protest continues. Thank you. Okay, OSU. GBA.
Let's later with so that we are good. I know people. We have come to continue it on our what's your name? Why are you stopping the music? It's okay. Very good. Let's go. You can come back. Maybe this is not a one way now. Okay, Missy. You can come back and go.
There must be end to bad governance in Nigeria. We have been doing this for 9 days. Tomorrow is the mother of all protests.
What's happening tomorrow?
We have said
What's happening tomorrow? What's happening
tomorrow? Bad governance, removal of fuel subsidy, reversal of the floating of the naira, right? Reduction of inflation rate in Nigeria by government policy. The policies of the government has been anti-government policies. We also say they should implement the minimum wage to both public and private sectors. That's what we are saying. And government should reduce their cost of governance. The salaries of our senators, our reps, and president and vice president, first lady should be reduced by 50%. We are also saying that they should operate unicameral legislature by cutting down the first chamber. That's what we are saying. Thank you very much.
You created them in the first place. Even the thugs that you are using against us, these are our brothers. Your mispolicies created these thugs. And as we told them in Ojota that they give you 10,000 to come and stab and attack your brother, that 10,000 is not finished. You are closer to us than you can ever get to Tinubu. Nobody really wants to be a dog. And we are not going to be blackmailed by saying that our protests hijacked by the Almajirians. Yes, the Almajirians have the right to also protest. Have you forgotten how close you are to them during election? You use them to vote. We have pictures of underage voters. We are not justifying the existence of Almajiri. It is a shame on the Nigerian ruling class that over 5 million kids roam the streets of Kano. It's a shame based on the enormous wealth at the disposal of the Nigerian states that people that are of school age, they are not in school. And also come of it, you want to turn us against our northern brothers and call them names. You can say Almajiri, you can say thugs, you can say all of this. Maybe people from this part of Nigeria who thought 30 years earlier, 40 years earlier, when schools were still being built. But today, you have also created the Yoruba equivalence of the Almajiris. They are Wawa boys, the Bados of Ikorodu. This is Ikeja. Just few meters away from here, on this same road, you will get to Agege. That is the den of the southern, the Yoruba and Almajiris that you have also created. So you have no right to look down on northerners. These are the people that your policies have created. So rather than divide us along religious and ethnic lines, I see those guys as far more, far closer to me than you are from my own ethnic group can ever be. When the Nigeria of our dream is finally there, those guys who are doomed, as long as Nigeria's foreign system survives, they are doomed. There is not a looking down on, because there is no future, no education, no nothing. Those are part of the people that the new Nigeria will have to specially cater for. We will not treat them the way you treat them. We will not treat them the way you are treating them, as mere commodity that is only useful during election, that is also useful as counter-protesters. And what is paining you today is that those boys are even on the side of the protest. You would not have raised a high road if you had recruited them to the other side to be attacking us. So that lies your hypocrisy. So comrades, as I said in that interview, nobody wants to be protesting. I know what it takes from you. I complained, I told Comrade Pelad I even told Soweto. The 2 days, and I'm not an old person, I'm a young guy in my early 40s. But I can also confirm that it is not the same energy I had when I was the president of Student Union in OAU some 22 years ago that I have today. I don't have that kind of energy again. So nobody, I know what it takes to control crowd, to talk to. We don't enjoy protest. It is not that people don't have other things to do with their lives, but it is the social and material conditions that have imposed this protest on us. So don't think that we don't have works to do. These are low-lifers who just want to be on the street. No. But we also know that we cannot be on the street forever, comrades. All these are demands can only be granted by taking political power, which is the final solution to all of this. We are not mere activists. We are revolutionaries. But we are not just mere revolutionaries. We are revolutionary politicians too. We know the centrality of politics to all of this. And I said it on that interview. Come of it. We are not your thing that you will say the protest is political. What in life is not political? What in life is not political? And what is even politics if it is not concentrated economics? People cannot eat, people cannot feed. That is politics if you do not know. So if you are saying that, okay, they want to bring down the regime of APC, what are protests for? What are politics for? If you are to be practicing the real democracy that you claim to be practicing, if Conservative Party is in power and Labour Party is in opposition in the UK, if there is a policy to be countered, Labour Party will normally join all the other forces that are preparing for that protest, and they will hold it that we are participating. But they know they don't have political parties in Nigeria in the real sense of the word, comrades. What you have in APC that they claim is the largest party, blah 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 blah, they are not even up to us because they are not party in the real sense of the word. It is only during election that they give individuals 2,000, 5,000. They do not have organic members. Because if truly that they do, if PDP does, you will come out and bring your members out that yes, because part of the roles of political parties is also political education of your members. You hold public program, you debate policies. Can PDP do that? Where? How? Same way APC was not doing that. So what? The question of we are being political, we are not denying it. The centrality of politics to our struggle is very strong. So we are not going to get any of this concession. If they give us that concession, another policy will take it away. To have good schools, to have good hospital, to have good roads. If you are spending 100 years expecting these guys to do it, you are only waiting in vain. The real thing is that we should organize ourselves. We should organize ourselves. We should link up with all the other like minds across Nigeria. That process has started towards a political alternative to the rot represented by the two dominant political parties in Nigeria. We need an alternative political party distinguishable in programs and policies from the dominant bourgeois parties that we have in Nigeria. That process has started, comrades. Thinking that these guys will change is like appealing to a lion to become a herbivore. Lions don't eat grasses. It is innate. It is the nature of their system that profit first. When they look at education, what they look at is money. This is money. 250 million people. If we build schools and charge them this. When they look at L, what they see is money. Go to lawsuit, a public hospital for that matter. But there is already a private, what do you call it? Not just one. I'm even talking about where they dispense drugs. Private pharmacy inside that is linked up to the real Baba in Bodilo. So this is it's an ideological thing. So comrades, I am landing now by saying we should get prepared. The battle is not just ideological, it's not just economic, the battle is also political. We must not give up. We must continue. The WhatsApp group that we have created, we must sustain it beyond this protest. We must link up with our northern brothers. We must link up with our eastern brothers. We must be against those who want to divide us. And at the end of the day, the only thing that is sure is victory. And Luta continua Victoria.
I want to start by, first of all, acknowledging CDHR for providing this venue for Ghana today. Can we all say 3 GOSA to CDHR?
GOSA! GOSA! GOSA!
So I want to start. I will be very, very short. And I want to speak specifically to what we have identified and the essence of our gathering here today, where we said, after the 10 days of rage, what is next in our struggle? And I think other speakers have actually mentioned a few. But it's very important that we have this conversation. Because not only our struggle against the ruling political elites that has brought this country to where it is today. Since the Fourth Republic, we've not been able to create wealth. We've not created prosperity, but we've created poverty. And this generation, which I belong to, which all of us here belong to, have no choice than to carry this cross. In going forward, I have a few proposals around how we should now, after 10 days, tomorrow is going to be the end of the 10 days of this protest. As we know, they are meeting every day. They had 3 weeks ahead before this protest. They did nothing. So for us, we have actually dealt a big blow to their enemy by defiling against all odds. But I think right now, as we move forward, because we have shown also the power of force, that's what we've done. And I think that is victory. Specifically for us in Lagos, we saw everything they did. And I think it's important for Lagos to actually be at the forefront of this demand. We've seen what has happened, we've seen killings across the nation, from Kano to Maiduguri and every other places. So what we are doing here today is that we're putting a face to the movement. And we're putting the demand forward and we're structuring the next phase of this struggle. Which is to say that, number one, we must organize. As we organize, we must engage. Let's look at Lagos State, for example. We all know that after the removal of subsidy, there are billions of naira that have been given to governors. We are going to hold someone to account for all the billions paid to Lagos State. Not just Lagos State, but across the country. We're going to follow the money. We are going to follow, what did I say? We're going to follow the money. In following the money, we're going to engage from the federal to the states to the local government. What we have done is that we're building active citizens. And democracy only thrives when you have active citizens. Not just citizens who are just political party members, active citizens who are seated here, who can probe the system and actually ask questions. Under constitutional democracy, it is the right of citizens to actually demand what happens. You have the right to know what happens, how the money in your local government is spent, how the governor spends the budget of Lagos State. Lagos State has a budget that was passed at the House. That budget, up to today, I don't think is in the form. We want to see that budget. So, comrades, this is the time to organize. Nigeria can never remain the same. After these 10 days, we are saying that we will continue to organize. We will probe the system. We're going to be working with organizations like Budgeting to follow the money. We will not just leave it to civil society organizations. We are going to continue to mobilize Nigerians from local government to the state across board, from students to organized groups to members of other political parties to come together. We will look the governor eyeball to eyeball, and he must explain to us item by item. You see, we must not play. We must not downplay what we have achieved over the past 8 days or 9 days. Today, if you watch the media, the only thing that's being discussed about Nigeria is end bad governance. And I think we should applaud ourselves for that. This is good news. For the first time in our history, across Nigeria, we've been able to hold the political elite responsible. And if you see, they are now coming out, ministers are coming out to say they are running this program. We are going to follow all those programs. We are going to demand, we are going to follow it. Whatever money, every kobo spent that is Nigeria's money must be accounted for. So this is going to be the next phase of our struggle. We will continue, we can hit the street back. In the coming few weeks, we will watch their steps. We will watch the program they said they have launched. We will follow it. In 2 months' time, if we don't get results, we will mobilize Nigeria back. We will hit the street back. Nigeria cannot continue the way it has been. This generation has gotten, gained consciousness. Up from NSAS. Many young people mobilized, joined political parties, participated in the 2023 election. We knew that the election was rigged, but we are not going to be tired. Nigerians are now asking for the end to bad governance. And bad governance will come to an end if we become active citizens. And I think that's what we have achieved over the past 9 days. There is no citizen in Nigeria today alive that can say that they have not heard about the end bad governance protest. So this struggle has actually gained a life of its own. And this struggle will continue. But like we said, all of us must begin to organize. You must join a society group. You must join, there are several civil society organizations that are organized. The Take Back movement is there, CDHR is there. There are others advocating, GSM, advocating. It is now time to join en masse and to begin to engage. Not just engage. We will probe policy. We will come up with policies. Just like we've seen in other advanced democracy. Like one of our comrades mentioned what happens in the UK. It is time for that. The era of the political elites taking Nigerians for granted and using the middle class as a buffer to loot the commonwealth of Nigeria has come to an end. And that is what we must establish going forward. Today, the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, is calling for engagement. He has opened up channels for communication, but we are saying that is not enough. We are saying that is not enough. We want to see public accountability across board in every local government, and there must be proper election, which all of us must now get involved. The era whereby they continue to replace themselves with their children, like we've seen in Lagos State National Assembly, must come to an end. And that is the essence of our organizing. We will not just organize to just hit the street. We must organize to change the system. The only way we can change the system is to organize, join the movement, continue to come out with policies. We must come out with solutions. Because what they are telling us is that, come to the table. As we go to the table, we must provide solutions. Because we know that this current political party is out of ideas. Tinubu has nothing. You can see they are pregnant. So, comrades, we have come to that point where we have to provide solutions. And they have to listen. They must listen. Because the moment you begin to organize, they are starting to have meetings now. Nigerians can no longer be taken for granted. And that is the victory that we have with this movement. So I want to employ us as we gather, as we remember over 15 Nigerians killed across the country. Right? It's not as if they didn't want to do that in Lagos, but because we stood forward and held the Commissioner of Police to his word. That's the reason why Lagos was the way it is. It's not because they didn't want to do the same thing they did in every part of Nigeria. So for those who say we are faceless, we're telling them we are not faceless. We are Nigerians, we are organized, and we are not afraid. The likes of woisele and the old guys have paid their own dues. Their generation is winding down. This generation must own it. We must Sorosoke. We must do what? Sorosoke. This is our struggle. This is our story. And we must own the narrative. So on this basis, I want to charge us that as we go for the procession, as we end the first phase of this struggle, we are entering another phase where we will follow the money and we will demand. Already in the north, you can see that they are recalling their senators. In as much as we think that the people in the north, it's a lie. They are ready. If you check Twitter yesterday, you see letters where they are writing to INEC. We will start those processes. The days of docility is gone forever. So I would like to stop here. But I would like to thank everyone who has been here. I would like to thank the media for staying with us from day one and for playing their role in democracy, which has come to stay. We will continue to advocate for a free press, and a free media. Because these are the essence, these are the cornerstone of a vibrant democracy. So I want to thank everyone and the organizers of this program. Thank you.
I think it was Franz Fanon that said that every generation must, out of relative obscurity, discover its mission, fulfill it or betray it. Right? So today, and since August 1st, up until now, we are discovering our mission. And we have to choose whether in the part of that discovery, we are going to betray or fulfill. So the choice. Are you betraying? Ask your neighbor, are they betraying?
And that is why we have allowed you to go and go. You said we want to do coup against them. You should tell them we are not interested in coup. Because we are still military rule in this country. What has it done for us? We are still in another place. What has it done for them? What we want is for the people of Nigeria to determine the kind of government they want. And the people of Nigeria have that right to do so. So, comrades, there are just a few things I'd like to tell us. Today is not a day of long speeches. But what we have had so far has helped to inspire us, has inspired, has helped to show that after tomorrow, this struggle continues. What we want to do today, however, is to honor our dead. Every one of us in this room would have been in their position, so that what we want to do now will be, after the whole program is concluded, will be to march out solemnly with our candles in our hands, go downstairs, and begin the candlelight procession to Alausa. The police are downstairs. We have already told them we have a right to bury our dead. Even in Gaza, where bomb is falling every day, people still gather to bury the dead. That right cannot be taken away from us. And that is one of us must get ready. I think in the next few weeks, this program will be rounded up, and we are going to be hitting the streets in a solemn, peaceful procession in honor of over 40 protesters who have been killed across the country, to demand that there must be justice for them, to demand the sack of the Inspector General of Police, and also to demand the release of hundreds of protesters who are currently languishing in police, IRT, and other detentions across the country. That is what we need to do today. Luther continues.
I think we've had a vibrant discussion so far, and at this time we'll open the floor for few contributions, 5 contributions, and so that we can get ahead with our session. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, just 30 seconds.
Face the camera. Face the camera.
Great Nigerian people.
Yes.
What school are you on? I say great Nigerian people.
Yes.
I'm very happy that the majority of you people gathered here, you are youth. And whether we like it or not, this country belongs to you. You must hold it, and you must be a better manager of human and national resources. I am 64 years old now, but that blood of young man is still running in my veins. I think my takeaway today is that we have done beautifully well. Shall we put our hands together? When I told my wife that I would go to a doctor, my wife started crying, calling my family. Even you have to lock the gate, but I jumped my fence. Because what we that elderly like you are doing, we just want to plant agreement for you guys. I think you don't give enough agreement. I told people that concerned that give me 20 years to reach that I'm already expired. But that is when you guys, you advise to be a president or to, then we have to do something. We need to organize ourselves. If the Marudas organize themselves, we must be smarter than them. We must be smarter than them. What they are using to cajole Nigeria is fear. But ladies and gentlemen, sometimes what you fear fears you. I was just I opened my shirt. I said, kill me. When I see the array of the security apparatus, so you have this in Nigeria, and we cannot split those our 2 hands. Whether we like it or not, we have opened up the consciousness of Nigeria. That's the way we are achieving, we are doing a beautiful thing. Now we can challenge this authority. We can challenge these looters. Let me tell you, power resides with you. Don't be discouraged. It's a journey now, not a destination yet. But with our support, don't worry that we may be few. In any country, if there's a war, it's only the military people that go to the war. But by the time they won the war, the victory belongs to who? To everybody. Let them use us as the one to go to the war. And we are going to give the victory to them in Jesus' name. So once again, I want to salute the organizer. I want to interview the chairman, the organizer. I said, no, I am not a concerned Nigeria. That is all we do. And thank God we are not Christians. Even when I register online, so my house address is there, my telephone is there. There I was shocked, nobody picked me up. She's about 2 weeks of property. So please, you have to demand for your rights. Nobody will give it to you. You have to ask for it. You have to fight for it. And I believe in days to come, more Nigerians, they are joining us. They one of the strategy of Tinubu. Yeah, one of the strategies, let me tell you this. They know that they want everybody to be poor. No Nigerian today can stay in the house for 2 weeks. As we say, let's have a full protest. Nobody. Because we must go out every day to look for that penny for you to live. Great Nigerians. I don't know if I can formulate a song for us to use. Go ahead. I'm a old man, give me that song. I have limited time to stay with you guys. We have decided to save Nigeria. We have decided to work for progress. We have decided to end bad government. No